Fasten your seatbelts, folks. This is going to be a bumpy video. Epic experiments in lust. He wondered, what happens when the irresistible force meets the immovable object? Quantifiable, qualifiable quiescence took his tumescence into a rigid state of existence. Her undeniable, justifiable acquiescence made him feel adolescent. The heat of their concupiscence licked his flesh with its flames of desire. All wet lips and silken skin she did him inspire, set him on fire, while casting her web of pure spun seduction. She wrapped round his molten member, lit him up like a glowing ember. He could not remember ever spinning in such ecstatic shrouds and folds. Senseless he was rendered during their planetary exploration, and felt such heavenly sensation. Without hesitation, he into her tread, more ever bold. With her palms firm grasp on his rock hardness, he plunged into those depths of darkness, rocking into her restless seas of wantonness unfolds, plunging oh so deep into her raw essence. He came all milky and pearlescent, drenched in her sweet surrender, all their erotic contemplations told. Candy-soaked and body tender, from the ardor again he felt himself grow harder, ready for another dip into the honey-laden bowl. But ever curious, the mad scientist within him searched for the algorithm that could ensure a perfect replica of her lover's goals. Longing to experiment for his cerebral pleasure, he would destroy her with his need to measure her passion with the scales of relative unknown. Try he would for alchemy so clever that could keep them passionate forever, or die from lust's greedy strong hold. No matter to him then that love could never sustain such graduated measure, without entombing his beloved treasure beneath the earth's dark, sad catacombs. He strapped the wings of Icarus on her supple spine, hoping for love divine to ignite places within her yet unknown. With no mercy he bound Iago's scarf around her neck, choking out her strong reflex against his intellectual probe. He felt his Desdemona would surely arise, no question of her demise, from wicked curiosity's sensual enterprise. As she flexed her waxen wings, his lovers, not grew taut, left her gasping and distraught. Yet she was crashing into Icarian seas of lusty thoughts, searing her next with his lover's brand, leaving her forever damned. He attached the probes to her head, genitals, and hands. He counted her orgasmic throes and recorded her high-pitched screams, carefully inscribing all her nightmarish dreams in a steady stream of an endless flow. "Don't stop! Don't stop!" pitiful wretch cried muffedly into the night, dying with delight as the wings of lust once again took flight. Oh, he was so pleased as he documented her pitiable pleas. You see, he never let compassion interfere with his pure scientific need. Bare-fisted, Up went the amperage, ignoring her excruciating pain. More electrodes were attached to her poor brain, and once again he plunged into her celestial domain. Bare-fisted he tore into her unrest, yanking the heart out of her as he ripped the life from her bared chest. Yet she moaned with ceaseless pleasure, while he stripped away her soul. She offered no vestige of protest, as he clamped the last scope on her full, round breast, beseeching him to fuck her with her last dying breath. She wanted to go to her death in passionate's overwhelming hold. She cried out with a soft shout these words of agony without one shred of dignity or doubt. Strip me, whip me, grind me, bind me, get inside me, please. Don't leave me in the cold. As her right wing melted into gooey puddles of wax, he eagerly jotted down all the scientific facts and proceeded to take her into their embrace of old. When the experiment was over, she lay there, lifeless. Ecstasy had claimed her for his own. Another Le Petit Mort victim of a horrible misconception in love's alchemical gold. What happens when the irresistible force meets the immovable object? Horrified, he realized he would never know.